Where else? Volunteers? Oh, thanks, Trudy. I'll take Maine and you take Central. Now, everybody else, give me a sign, like this, if you see my mom coming, okay? Now, Kelly, you're the treasurer. How much do I need to owe today? Whoa, I didn't know I needed that much more.
I can't believe how much more I need to earn in just one day. I really wanted to be able to buy those gifts for my kids. They have such faith in me.
I really want to buy my mom that present, so I'll just have to try harder.
Nobody's trying harder than I am, Hattie. I just can't get ahead. Fact is, I can barely keep up. Seems I'm always short on money and long on debt. Hard times I remember, good times I forget. I'm full up with troubles, I'm fresh out of time, and all I've got is one more day to find. A little more Christmas at Christmas time this year. A little less heartache, a little more Christmas cheer. A dream that won't vanish, that dares to last. A little more future, a little less past. Believing in Christmas, this Christmas may be tough. When believing in Christmas just may not be enough. So if a little more faith could find its way under my Christmas tree, there'll be a little more Christmas this Christmas for me.
You see, I gotta come through. My mom deserves it, especially this year. Seems she's always finding worry and losing sleep. Smiles come once a day now, laughter once a week. I know she thinks Christmas is in short supply, but she's got me and I've got plans to buy. A little more Christmas at Christmas time this year. A little less heartache, a little more Christmas cheer. A dream that won't vanish, that dares to last. A little more future, a little less past.
store opens in 10 minutes. We don't want to miss 1 minute of sales today.
It's my supervisor and the sales staff. Oh, look at me, a 5 o'clock face, and it's not even 9 yet. Oh, Hattie, I wish I felt ready for the day.
Oh, you're ready. Just remember, 1 step at a time.
Okay, gang, time to hit the streets. I'll be right there. I think I see my first sale headed this way.
And remember, minions, Herzog's means quality. Herzog's means quantity. Herzog's means... Quiet! Thank you.
Want a paper, mister? It's the Christmas Post. Only a nickel.
Ah, how quaint. An example of American entrepreneurial enterprise in miniature. Observe, staff, the shrewd trade savvy of Maxwell Q. Selden. And so, my little fellow, what special deal are you prepared to make me so I won't take my nickel to another merchant?
Piece of paper. It's on the house.
Wait a minute, kid. That's not a special deal. That's just stupid.
So's your old man.
Staff, this is not the sales technique we employ at Herzog's. Remember, we make customers buy things they never knew they wanted with money they never knew they had. It's a mission of mercy, it really is.
Good morning, Maxwell. Hi, everybody.
Ah, Mrs. Garfield, late again as usual.
Late? I'm early. I was here before anybody.
Obviously, you forgot about our 8 o'clock staff meeting at J.C. Penney's. We dumped 10 gallons of eggnog in front of their entrance. Whoops-a-daisy. What?
Maxwell, you know I can't get anywhere by 8. I can barely get here by 9. I have to walk, remember? My car is broken, and I haven't had the money to get it repaired. I still don't. And if I had to take this second job because I needed the money, and I have a mortgage and a pile of bills, and now it's Christmas, and I...
Yes. The road of life is just full of bumps, isn't it, Mrs. Garfield? But with or without a car, I still expect you to be on time and in line by 9. And even though this is your last day with us, and we're going to miss you too, if you can't cut the Herzog mustard, you can always choose to take early retirement.
You mean quit? I can't. I have 2 kids who depend on me. Haven't you had to depend on someone, Maxwell?
No, nor have I ever been a dependee. Life is a lot easier when you only have to count on yourself. It's a very simple number to remember. 1.
1? That's all you have? Especially on a day like today, Christmas Eve?
Yes, especially on a day like today. Why, look at this frenzied crowd gathered. 1 is all I can keep track of. Now come along, everyone. We have to ready the store.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, Maxwell. May God deliver his richest blessings to you today.
Fine, as long as they don't come COD. Excuse me, Brother Sapp.
Sam.
Whatever. Look, I'm sure the store will make its standard contribution if you'll just see our bookkeeper. But right now, we're in a bit of a rush to...
No. I'm just checking on the order of events today. According to this schedule, we'll be singing in front of your store on the even hours, and then at 43rd and Central on the odd hours, and at 4 o'clock is our nativity scene right here. Is that correct?
Look, you can polka with reindeer as far as I'm concerned. Just don't block the flow of customers. And that goes for you too, Miss Associated Press.
Merry Christmas, Maxwell. Could I offer you some cheesecake? Some fruitcake.
Huh, I know your game. Just keep those papers and kids off store property.
Well then, how about a cheese ball? Could I cut you some?
First bribes, now threats. I can report you to the Federal Trade Commission.
Well, maybe someday you'll learn how to have a real Christmas, Maxwell Selden. Until then, many happy returns of the season.
American commerce in decline. Not a pretty sight. Otis, get that door open. And the rest of you shoppers, the store won't open for 10 more minutes. You're like a pack of wild dogs now. Back! Get back! Now, listen here, Father.
Brother.
Whatever. We want plenty of peppy carols today.
Peppy?
Full of zing, plenty of razzmatazz. We want to put people in the mood to lay down the lettuce, not kneel and pray. So stick to the jingle and follow law department.
I'm afraid we look at Christmas from a somewhat different perspective, Mr. Selden. You see it as a season of selling. I see it as a season of receiving.
Selling, receiving, what's the difference as long as they come in the right order?
Well, actually, there's a very big difference. The only gift that really matters at Christmas can't be bought, and that's because it's free.
Free? Free gifts are a quick way to go out of business.
What's a lucky thing for the world that Jesus didn't share your philosophy?
Well, Jesus obviously never had to market Christmas.
Maxwell, Jesus is Christmas.
No, I'll tell you what Christmas is. People are Christmas. Those people, the American consumer. Gullible fools, all of them. And with all due respect, Rev, on Christmas Eve, people want to be shopping in a store, not praying in a church.
You know, you have a point there. In some ways, those people are what the season's about. All the more reason we'll be out there singing today. There's a lot they need to hear.
But you'll keep things peppy, right?
Lots and lots of joy, trust me.
And modern, make it very today.
Plenty of news. Good news, as a matter of fact.
Perfect. Maybe you'll steal some of that paper peddler's business. All right, staff. The store looks primed. Everyone to your post. Mrs. Garfield, Miss Dexter, to your post.
We were just rearranging the jewelry display in the window.
Toys, Mrs. Garfield. Your department is toys.
I remember. Oh, Nadine, keep your eye on this silver locket. It's so beautiful. I won't have enough to buy it, but I sure would miss looking at it every day.
Ready, staff? We've got approximately 2 minutes before...
Ahoy! Arriving at 0900 hours, off the starboard bow.
Mr. Herzog arrives, and he's early. Of all days for him to be early, this is the day he's early. And he's already inside the store. All right, everyone get in position. That's right. All right, now, display the merchandise. Now, everyone, look happy. No. Too artificial. Everybody look humble. That'll never work. You'll never sell anything. Look aggressive. Oh, no, too angry. Look religious. Come on, brother Spam.
Sam.
Whatever. Look like you want to sell something.
I don't want to sell. I just want people to receive.
Here, receive. Everybody, sing.
What do we sing, Maxwell?
Something, anything. Make it happy. The first thing that comes into your head.
What's this?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Herzog. Happy birthday to you. Not the best choice.
If this is supposed to be a surprise party, someone has made a gross miscalculation. You do have the correct date of my birth entered into the captain's log, don't you, Miss Plunkett?
June 17th. An act of Congress. Couldn't change it.
Well, if anyone thinks today is June 17th, they're in for a rude awakening. Miss Plunkett and I have been down here since dawn, double-checking the inventory, and I expect every one of you to meet your quotas and unload your cargo to your stations.
Look out, get away.
Not that way, Miss Garfield. Port side, to port side.
I'm sorry, sir. Aye.
And Mr. Selden, a word with you, please.
Aye.
Brilliant maneuver, Maxie. That's using the old brain.
At least I've got one.
Double check the inventory. Oh, don't worry, kid. The boss barks at everybody, just like a Doberman.
Oh, Dixie, it's been 2 weeks. I get so confused. I still can't keep my bow and my stern straight.
It's been 2 years for the rest of us, darling. He was only in the Navy for 5 months during the war, you know. Never saw a day of action. Just sat on a cargo freight in San Diego. I think he's compensating for missed opportunities.
Well, he certainly runs a tight ship.
Honey, if things were any tighter around here, we'd all die of asphyxiation. Everything is done exactly the way my father did it when he founded Herzog's 42 years ago. That dog don't hunt. Old man Herzog ran a store that put the customer before the almighty dollar, especially at Christmas. Everyone in Holmesboro said that no one had more Christmas spirit than Herzog's.
Well, what happened?
Herzog Jr.
So let's have no more slip-ups, Captain Selden, or you'll find yourself back in the galley where you started.
The warehouse, sir? You wouldn't.
I would.
You couldn't.
I could. It took us 3 years to put you in charge of sporting goods, and 4 years to make you sales manager. It would only take 1 minute to send you back to heaving boxes. So I'd better see some pots and putters flying off the shelves today. Do I make myself clear?
But it's not my fault. Mrs. Garfield missed the staff meeting, and then she started arguing and displaying a most uncooperative attitude.
I said, do I make myself clear?
Aye.
And the rest of you, I want your sails hoisted and your rudders straight. It's full sails ahead. I especially want everyone to seize any opportunity to push these cloth dolls and paddle balls. We're overstocked, and this is our last day to get rid of them. So no matter what a child thinks he or she wants, make them buy these instead.
Oh, but that's not what Christmas is about. Children need to wish for one special present. We all do.
Mrs. Garfield, there is only one thing Christmas is about: selling surplus. So everybody, move them, or you might find yourself getting moved right out the door. Any questions?
Yes, I have...
What do you want?
I have a question.
Who are you?
Father Sapp. Brother Sam. I'm from the church a couple of blocks over, and I wanted to check the schedule with you.
Oh, yes. The Holy United First Tabernacle Family Singers or whatever. Well, sing anything you want, anywhere you want. Just keep things happy. Stay away from the door. And at the end of the day, we get 10% of your take.
10%?
Well, that is the correct figure, isn't it, Miss Plunkett?
Unfortunately.
But Mr. Herzog, that collection money is going to help nourish and clothe people.
Which is precisely what I am in the business of doing as well. Exactly the way my father did it when he founded Herzog's 42 years ago. You see, son, I don't run a store. It's a vessel of life. And I'm the commander. And if you don't get on board, it's every man for himself. Do I make myself clear?
Aye, aye.
I'm the admiral of retail, and I sail the sea of trade. In my captain's log I detail every blessed cent I've made. From stem to stern I know what I've earned, and I hourly review it. From fore to aft is a thankless task, but someone's got to do it. And you're the man to do it. I labor willingly with this philosophy. It's a big heave-ho, for the profits grow when your ship and crew are tough. Aye. Give a loud ahoy, for in my employ the policy is get the green stuff.
Is a loud ahoy, for in his employ the policy is get the green stuff.
The green stuff? Your only motive is to make money? Mr. Herzog, you can't mean that. Not on Christmas Eve.
Especially on Christmas Eve. Why, it's the biggest sales day of the year. We even have a cash and carry policy. No cash, no carry! Ha ha ha! Yes, sir. Daddy would be proud. It's a day for cash transactions. Regulations must prevail. And the buyer's satisfaction must not enter into sales. No refund clause, no ba-la-la-las, I just everyone agrees here. Aye. No credit woes, no ho-ho-hos. After all, my middle name is Ebenezer.
Your middle name is Ebenezer.
Yes, sir, and proud of it. If Scrooge were here right now, I'm sure he'd take this vow. It's a big heave-ho, for the profits grow when your ship and crew are tough.
Aye, aye.
Give a loud ahoy, for in my employ the policy is get the green stuff.
Is a loud ahoy, for in his employ the policy is get the green stuff.
Mr. Herzog, I know I've only been working here 2 weeks, but surely you could bend the rules, especially for one day, a day like Christmas Eve.
Change the rules? Violate regulations? Not on my command. What are you trying to do, Mrs. Garfield? Inside a mutiny?
Well, of course not.
Then get back on board. Everyone to their post. Rough seas ahead! when recession winds are blowing, and the ship is miles from shore. The employees must keep rowing, everyone must pull his oar. Unless we dock with a whale of a stock and a great big surplus anchor, one day you'll blink and the store will sink. And I'll be the one who sank her.
You'll be the one who sank her.
Now cut that out. That day won't come, you see. Calling harmony. It's a big heave-ho for the profits grow when the ship and crew are tough. Give a loud ahoy, for in my employ, the policy is get the green stuff. It's a big heave-ho for the profits grow when the ship and crew are tough. Give a loud ahoy, for in my employ, the policy is get the green stuff. It's a big heave-ho, the profits grow. A loud ahoy, in my employ, the policy will guarantee that we'll get the green stuff. The store cast off in 1 minute.
Otis, man the door. Everyone else, batten down your merchandise. I'll take the wheel.
Wow, that's reassuring.
Stuff a stocking in it,
No,
Dixie.
stuff us.
I'd better get out of here before the stampede. Sorry, tidal wave. You'll come see our nativity tonight, won't you?
Wouldn't miss it. 4 o'clock, right?
As far as I know.
You better abandon ship now, Brother Shrimp.
Whatever.
What a great day. There's money in the air. I can smell it. Ready? And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Shopping, shopping. We are shopping, shopping. Shopping, shopping. Christmas shopping, shopping. Last minute shopping, shopping. Till we drop.
Maybe where's the return department is?
Shopping, shopping. We are shopping, shopping. Shopping, shopping. Christmas shopping, shopping. Last minute shopping, shopping. Shop, shop, shop till we drop.
Excuse me, but where's the return department is?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know. I'm still new here.
5 rows back, to the left, behind the shopper.
Thank you.
What's wrong with me, Dixie? It's already 10. I've barely sold a yo-yo.
Oh, have some faith, kid, and push a little.
What do you mean?
I'll show you.
Shopping, 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 shopping.
Try selling. See what I mean? You gotta start selling.
Guess I'm not so good at selling.